Guys, Movement here, and I am in Dillon or Hamer, South Carolina, depending on who you ask. We're here at south of the border. Check out a really old roadside attraction slash rest area. Let's go. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna see some shops, do some stuff, go in the tower, see the Reptile Lagoon, and just have an overall good time. So let's go do it. We're driving under Pedro, who is starting to become neon. A giant Pedro.
Under the neon, Pedro.
Beneath the light of a neon Pedro. Alright, the first stop we're gonna go in, we're gonna go here in Pedro's Mexico shop. Keep in mind, Pedro is the mascot for south of the border. Everybody who works here is also called Pedro. This is a really old roadside attraction, really old stop. Started here, I think in the 60s. Started out originally as like a bootlegging place, and is now a roadside mecca. Yeah, on both sides of the road, right off of the highway. Mexico shop has a lot of Pedro stuff. I really like this one. But you see, it's very eclectic, very cool, very interesting. Lots of stuff, lots of different stuff. There's a huge fiberglass camel. Actually, there's a lot of fiberglass things in this all over south of the border. And then there's whatever this thing is. It's like a leopard. And some Day of the Dead people. And some woman's legs. This claims to be handmade Mexican pottery. It's interesting. It's actually pretty nice too. They sell ponchos if you want to dress like Pedro, but this is actually quite an extensive little store because I thought it was just reflective glass walking through there, but no, it continues on this way. They have these nice south of the border cups over here. Pretty neat. Yeah, this side is pretty freaking big. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I was not expecting it to have this much stuff. We got these cool little pizza ovens. There's 3,000 a piece. Some things are just obvious. Like you could just Google this. Oh boy, $1.95. So I actually am buying one. But Blenheim or Blenheim ginger ale has its roots here in South Carolina, not far from here, and actually south of the border, the people who own it, they actually own the rights to make it now. So it's actually made by the south of the border people, so that's pretty cool. Skeleton with a ciggy. We're gonna go in the Reptile Lagoon. They recently started doing that. It used to be something else. We're about to go in there, but first I just want to, how I was mentioning all those fiberglass figures. Here's two big roosters. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. We're walking under the pedestrian bridge to go to the Reptile Lagoon. I saw this really big T-Rex, and if you look closely, his arm is ripped off and part of his hand. Man, that's really tragic, honestly. But anyway, this used to be something else before it was that, and before it was the Reptile Lagoon, and there's two giant Pedros, identical almost, nearly, well, not really. In the face, yeah, but not anywhere else, but standing outside of it. That's pretty cool. They're probably about 25 feet tall. We're going inside. It's $8 for adults. As soon as you walk in, there's already an alligator. His name is Hopi. It's quite impressive. Before this was the Reptile Lagoon, it actually was mini golf. This is an American alligator, so you would find these here in South Carolina. Over there, there's two more alligators or crocodiles or something. Pretty cool. The path says go this way. It's got water flowing through it here. A couple more fiberglass figures. And walking up this way. I thought that monkey was an actual thing, but it says this is a Morlet's crocodile. They're from Mexico, Belize, and northern Guatemala. They are endangered. And those are little things. It's very cool though. This is a slender snouted crocodile. I think it's obvious why they're called that. He's just basking under the light looking right over here. Pretty sure their mouth is like that to like catch like fish, stuff like that, eat fish. That's probably mostly what he eats. Look at its teeth, how they crisscross and come out. So crazy. This little guy here is a smooth front caiman. He is not very big. And here is another American alligator in a slightly bigger enclosure. And he's just chilling. They're just enjoying the sun. It is very cold out there. It's only like 30 degrees, so it feels really good in here. Well, the ones we saw a minute ago, we're closer to them. One's a Nile crocodile, and one is a Cuban and Nile hybrid that was accidentally bred. I can't tell you the difference of which one's which, but I can tell you they're both pretty damn cool. Here's a little area with some snakes. Let's go this way. Check them out. Big band milk snake. Just chilling out. And right above him is a western hognose. Pretty cool. This is a Brettles python. Photo doesn't do this one justice. It's very pretty. It's got very pretty eyes. So a blood python. It's not very long, but it's very fat. Tuga Island rattlesnake. Rainbow boa. So pretty. Here's the second one. And above it is a Gila monster hiding his head. Pretty cool. It's a Mexican beaded lizard, 2 of them. To a saltwater and Siamese crocodile hybrid. And he's basking with his mouth wide open. It's so crazy. It's a bunch of young alligators all together. They're all definitely young ones, and there's actually one. See his head right there in the water. There's also a turtle over there who does not seem to be bothered by the alligators. So there's quite a bit of them. Probably growing them up, probably doing some kind of like breeding thing. There's another turtle over there too. Very interesting. This one is a Siamese crocodile. He's also just basking. I haven't seen very many of the big ones in the water. Looks like they might be doing something to his enclosure. Interesting. Oh, look at these gators. There actually was one right there the whole time. Interesting. Oh, that's crazy. Oh man. It's a dwarf caiman. He decided to go for a little swim. Probably because I blinded him with my light by accident. That's actually really cool. He's gonna settle down there now. Awesome. So the pig-nosed turtle. It says that they are from Australia and southern New Guinea. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen one, even in like aquariums. These are dwarf crocodiles, but they are just babies of them. The males will get up to 6 feet. But yeah, look at his little like small little tender snout. So interesting. Yeah, those are the only 2 I see thus far. The golden thread turtle. The spectacled caiman, look at his eyes. It's like a cat's eyes. It's pretty cool. Look at that. Yeah, if you look at his tail, all those singular strips become blotted towards the end. Go back around to the snakes, and there's this leucistic ball python. It's very beautiful. Back in these rainbow boas, he's kind of like curling up with the other one. It's kind of weird. It's a Trans-Pecos copperhead from Texas and northeast Mexico. In this room, we got an alligator snapping turtle. And they actually like usually, I wish he had his mouth open, they have like little lure-like thing on their tongue that attracts fish. That's like primarily what they eat. But man, he is a Guernsey boy. He's a big one. Like I'd hate to be get chomped by that dude, because it would take whatever it wants to off. I don't know if you guys can see that, but his actual pupil is out. It's just really camouflaged. Look how sharp his beak is. It's like a bird beak. It's crazy. The hybrid crocodile, 75% Nile, 25% Cuban. This one's dope. Oh yeah, he doesn't have a tail. I think there is like a breed of crocodile that doesn't have tails, but I don't know if it's one of these or not. That's pretty cool. I mean, you don't really see that every day. And I saw it earlier with One of those, always flick his eyes. They have like this little like thing on their nose. It almost looks like a nostril, like one singular one. I don't really notice it as much on the other gators. But you guys see that? It's kind of different. We got a faux waterfall. I don't think there's anything in there. They got a little faux waterfall that's feeding the water system going over into here. Here's some of them crocs. Gators sitting in the water.
Really?
Yeah, there's like 4 of them over here. And that one turtle that was over there is now here with the other turtle. Pretty cool. Oh, there's 2 more crocs out that way too. Pretty cool. Over here in the indoor one, there's a couple of dwarf crocodiles. Hope you guys can see that with the reflections. But like the ones we had just seen in there that were babies, this is essentially what they will grow out to be like. Maybe a little larger, and that one's another juvenile. They actually have a king cobra, which says it's the largest venomous snake in the world, can be 18.5 feet. That one's pretty big. That is actually a pretty big cobra.
Oh, that's the ones that stand up with the...
Yeah, they have the flaps. Yeah, they're really, really venomous. I remember Randy Savage got bit by one of those on WWF. Thanks to Jake Snake Roberts. Good memory, good memory. It's a New Guinea crocodile. This one's ugly. He's major ugly. You guys didn't know when Moon Man was coming to south of the border, you were going to get a zoo. I mean, come on now. Isn't that just the best of both worlds? There's a green anaconda right there. Give it about 5 years and see how big it is when we come back. My gosh. Native to my neck of the woods, an eastern diamondback rattlesnake. I've actually never seen a rattlesnake in person in the wild, but I know they're there. I've seen lots of other snakes, but I've actually been lucky enough never to have to mess with a rattlesnake. Some yellow anacondas, a small one and a larger one. And they're still not as big as they'll get, because they'll get to be about 15 feet. It's crazy. Here's 2 Chinese alligators. They're also not very, very large. They're looking for the black mamba, and he's actually going in that little hole. There's like a den in there, and he's like in there. So I guess they got little places for him to go so they can get warmer, just get out of the public eye. This is a Yakari caiman. He's all by himself, a little lonely little guy. Tortoise inside this giant turtle shell. And then there is one over there too, but they're both hiding their heads.
What?
Man, they got a reticulated python here. I don't even think he's full grown, but what a unit this guy is. Oh my gosh, he probably weighs like 150 pounds of just pure muscle. Oh man, he would strangle me and kill me and eat me and just, oh man. That's insane. But he's a cute guy, so it is what it is. The African spurred tortoise. Cool. I think it's the same ones as the ones on the other side. They just don't want to show their face. To be granted, he don't either. This is an Arizona black rattlesnake. They actually here have this little like step stool so you can get on and see them better. This is like the last room before you exit. And it's pretty cool. I actually appreciate them doing that. And that is a beautiful snake. Western green mamba.
Yeah, but this one's fat all the way through, man. That one looks like it's trying to...
It's the eastern green
pencil
mamba.
out.
For some reason, this one's like following Big Country's finger tip. This is a canebrake rattlesnake. That's really kind of eerie. The banded Egyptian cobra. There's his head right there. His flaps are down because he's just chilling, relaxing. The West Coast rattlesnake. It lives in western Mexico. It is chunky. An equatorial spitting cobra from Southeast Asia. It's got pretty colors, but I know it will cause blindness, so you know, look, but don't get too close, I guess. Fiberglass burro says south of the border. There's the Peddler Steakhouse. It is a big sombrero. There's that. And right over here, there's a pair of giraffes. They actually repaint them a lot. So there's multiple. Oh, this one's actually painted 2 different colors. Didn't even see that. There's multiple layers of paint on there. Look out that way. There's a really big Pedro right there. Right down from a Pedro that's a little bit smaller. But look at that neon down here on the main strip here. Through here, it's almost like, you could almost kind of say south of the border is somewhat like a little town. There's just a really big hippo. Looks like some of his teeth have been pulled out there. It's Pretty cool. You could set a kid down in there and take a photo op if you really wanted to.
Or you can set big country.
Yeah, you can set a big country down there. Oh my God, big country! Oh my God, you guys! Oh my God! Oh, that was just stupid, man. Quit that.
Mega fun.
Look at this rhino. You can actually see what I was talking about, the past paint. It used to be green. Now it's like this cream and black and blue. Take another look at that neon. But we're gonna go up in the Sombrero Tower right now and go check that out. Then we'll walk around and see some more stuff. This big old guy. Imagine driving down not knowing what south of the border is, which I don't know how you could, because there's like a million signs when you get within 100 miles. But imagine driving through here and seeing all these neons and stuff and just seeing this giant guy. That's really cool. All right, so we're gonna go make our way over there. Bottom of it is an arcade, so it's 200 feet tall. Let's try to go up, and we're gonna go up to the top. Unfortunately, dudes, the tower broke last month and it has not been fixed yet, so we cannot go up to the top. Sucks, but there's lots more to see. Let's do it. Here our south border commemorative pressed penny. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, so just wait for it to turn here. Oh man, that was quick. Let's see what we got. Oh, upside down. There you go. Oh yeah, nice. That big country playing this wacky duck right here. What the fuck? Oh, another one over. Yeah. They're not falling over. We did get something from the arcade though. I got a little gray down store.
I got a black one.
You got a black one and a gray one. It only costs 40 tickets. You got Fort Pedro. It's a fireworks stand. And it's actually pretty big. So I'm not gonna buy anything probably, but I'm gonna go in and look. Let's do it. As soon as you walk through the door, they put the big ones. This thing is $1,200. My gosh, that's insane. I have a 10,000 roll firecrackers. The things you could do with that. Fireworks are cool, but there's other stuff to see, so we're gonna go see it. But as you can see, pretty big store. The little teepee right here out on the side of the road you can get in. There's this like dancing gator thing with a firecracker. Pretty cool. It's pretty blue, and you can see all the advertising on the other end, but excellent product placement. But it's right here. There's these 3 little burros. It's pretty interesting. I think it's supposed to be a photo op. It's a gorilla with whited out eyes. Actually, it probably would make a good photo op. But you know what would make a better photo op? Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Pedro. Welcome to South Florida. It's windy, bro. Yeah. Man, it is so windy, but out here outside the Burrito Loco, there's a wiener dog just licking the concrete and a giant burger with cheese and ketchup. Oh, delicious. Oh, look, that sign, that's all the way lit up over there. On the other side, it was, a lot was missing. And you got a gorilla just minding his own business over here. I hope nobody messes with him. Oh my God, what are you doing, sir? Oh, that is inappropriate. Here's another Pedro. Kind of, it looks a little bigger than the other ones, kind of. It's outside of the Burrito Loco. Here's a yellow elephant, like I said. Used to do paint schemes. He used to be red. Look at it. Man, he ain't even got eyeballs. He's kind of rough. Like south of the border, it kind of had a period of down, and now it's kind of on a period where it's kind of going back up. And I really hope it continues to do so. And seeing all the stuff out here, actually, I think it's a good sign. We got this cage over. People tying socks.
Bro, the socks up here too.
You've heard of a lock bridge. What about a sock bridge? But
Socks on this side too.
look at this. That's pretty cool right there. So walked over that bridge. We'll go back down over here on this side, check out a few things. There's the motor inn. We will not be staying there, but it is an old motor inn. Actually, it looks pretty nice. Like the actual lobby and everything actually looks pretty nice. Actually, a lot of stuff here looks nice, a lot better than you read on the internet. So I do suggest you guys coming out here and checking it out for yourself, because you can never fully get the experience of anything until you're here on your own. So I do recommend that. I love me a moving neon sign. Registration that way. Actually, a nice fountain over there. Lots of palm trees. We are in the Palmetto State, after all. And there he is. There's Pedro, the famous one that we drove under earlier. Hey, heck yeah. And all lit up in all of his glory. There's another close-up of him. We're gonna go in here and check out what's in this little place. I don't think you can film in there though. I saw a sign that said no filming, so we will see. But if not, I'll let you know what it is. Who needs your local weather station when you got the man himself, Pedro, telling you how everything's gonna be? And he's right 100% of the time. Just like most other buildings in this place, it is also pretty large. Pretty large. There's a little bit of differences between all the different ones, but a lot of things are pretty similar. So I walk over to a bag with Pedro on it. Nice. Procure a postcard for 10 cents. You can get 12 for $1, but I just need the one. And this is the one I went with, because I'm quite fond of this giant Pedro. So I want to show you guys this before we walk over here to this Myrtle Beach shop and go check out something cool that's got on the sign. So let's go over here and let's check it out. Well, they have, I'll just spoil it for you. They have like a taxidermy or something, great white or something, but they are closed, unfortunately. But don't mean we can't still see the cool stuff outside, like this really cool gator, yeah, or that whale there. There's a nice, beautiful south of the border whale. You gotta love it. And things are starting to wind down here, but there's some stuff open up until 2 o'clock, believe it or not. So if you are stopping through, the gas station stuff are always open, but other than that, there's stuff open all the way up till 2. So don't worry about it being a late start, because you can still see something. Used to have the Pedro Land Park, but it's been shut down. Now if you look on their website, it says for the foreseeable future, but everything still seemingly looks like it's over there. Mini golf, just slides, bumper cars, whatever that thing is, carousel, but who knows if they ever open back up. All right guys, that's it here at south of the border. I'm actually at the South Carolina Welcome Center now. We're gonna get a little bit of rest, and we're gonna get up and do some more stuff tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. South of the border, it's maybe not what it used to be, is like what people say, but I see what I expected and what I was told I would see. I did not see. I saw more progress and more goodness than I did bad. So that's, in my opinion, that's what matters. So with that being said, I do recommend you guys going there, checking it out. And if you've already been there, let me know what you thought about the place. Please like, subscribe, and share. Moo Man, he's out.